How's it going, guys? 101 back again with more regular WWE 2K14 content and discussion. Yesterday we did a video talking about 5 superstars we want to see on 2K14, but for whatever reason we can't actually have them. This time we're going to be doing something similar, but this time around it's going to be superstars we want on the game and can actually potentially have on the game. Now, I'm not saying the superstars included in this video are necessarily realistic stars and expect to see them on the game, but just from a contract standpoint and stuff like that, these are superstars with at least some potential of being included in the new game if WWE Games and the superstar actually wanted it to happen. So one of the superstars I would love to see on 2K14 is Batista. Now, Batista obviously isn't involved in any other wrestling companies, so nothing like that holding him back if he wanted to be in the new game. Haven't seen him since he was DLC back in WWE 12, so you never know, this one could potentially happen and Batista would be a nice addition to the game. Especially considering, guys, most of us are assuming Ric Flair is going to be on the game, so Batista would be the final member of Evolution. So imagine how cool it would be to have all the members of Evolution on the new game. A perfect stable for anyone's universe mode, of course assuming universe mode is included, so Batista would be a great addition. And someone else I would like to see on the new game would be Edge. I think a lot of us kind of expect and assume Edge is going to automatically be on the new game because, let's face it, Edge has been on the last, I don't know, dozen WWE games or whatever. But considering Edge isn't actually with the company anymore and he's not even on a Legends contract, so as I said, most of us probably expect Edge to be on the game, but I wouldn't say he's a lock. But I do hope he's included, so I've included him on this list. So I definitely want Edge on the new game, and nothing holding Edge back as far as other companies go, so hopefully we'll be seeing Edge on 2K14. Another superstar I would like to see would be Hulk Hogan. And yes, I know Hogan is currently of TNA, but apparently he's got a contract where he can basically do whatever the hell he wants. That's why Hogan was back on All Stars a few years ago. At least that's what I keep reading, so we're going to go with that. I've actually got a feeling we're going to be seeing Hogan on the game if all that is true, but obviously it's going to be classic Hogan, you know, from the 80s or whatever, not a modern day kind of Hogan. I'm not actually the biggest Hogan fan, but keeping in mind the era of the game, Hogan would be a perfect fit to see on 2K14. So if this inclusion is possible, which I think it is possible, then surely they're going to want Hogan on the new game. Now, the fourth superstar of my 5 is going to be RVD. As we know, he's back in the company now, and I could be wrong, guys, but I think RVD has missed the kind of cut-off point that WWE Games normally has with the roster. But he obviously can be on the game because he's with the company, so from that standpoint, all good. And I think Van Dam would probably be in most people's top 5 requested superstars to be on the new game, so even if RVD has to come via DLC, I really hope we can see RVD on 2K14. And the last superstar I want on the game, who we could potentially have on the game from a contract standpoint, and that is going to be Bill Goldberg. Again, not sure how realistic this one is, but as I said, it would be possible. Goldberg wouldn't necessarily fit with the era of the game, but still, Goldberg on a modern WWE game would be amazing. As I said, don't think there's anything actually holding Goldberg back apart from Goldberg himself. So if both parties wanted to make a deal, I'm sure Goldberg could be potentially included on 2K14. And I think I'm probably correct in saying that most people would love the inclusion of Goldberg on the new game. And yeah, guys, that is my 5 wrestlers who I would want to see included and could potentially be included in 2K14. All great names in their own right, and hopefully we will see at least one of those guys be included. But again, over to you guys in the comment section. What 5 superstars do you want to see on the new game who potentially could actually be on the new game? Tell me your 5 in the comment section below. If you missed yesterday's video where we talked about wrestlers who we want but can't have on the game, then feel free to check that video out. I'll put a link to that one in the description. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, likes and comments are very much appreciated as always, and you guys can expect much more 2K14 related content and discussion coming very soon. But until then guys, this has been 101 and I will see you all on the next one.